Hi, I'm Anthony Rafaniello, Westminster class of 2005. One of the probably defining moments of my time at Westminster was September 11th, the memories I have from September 11th and being here on campus that day. I was in theory lab. I was actually a freshman on September 11th, 2001, and I was in theory lab with Dr. Kowarski, and then after class, we left and we went over to Seabrook Lounge and we saw everybody had gathered around the television in the lounge, and we didn't know what was happening, and it was all very scary, and everybody knows, you know, what it was like and how frantic and people weren't sure what was really happening, and those sort of same feelings encompass the campus, and people were coming out of their studios, and people were coming down and standing around on the quad and standing around by Seabrook Lounge to watch the developments during the day. And one of the most wonderful things was there was a campus meeting. Dean Annis called a campus meeting at the Playhouse, and you know, everybody was, as I said, frantic and trying to get through on cell phones, and you know, very hectic and crazy, and nobody knew what was going on. But we all came together in the Playhouse, and Dean Annis said, "We're all safe here. We're all, we have a phone line that works in the dean's office if anybody needs one as an emergency." And then Dr. Flummerfelt said, "Let's sing." And the whole campus gathered in the Playhouse, sang the Lutkin. And that was really the first time I had ever sang the Lutkin. I was, you know, as I said, a freshman. I barely even knew the tenor part, but we sat on stage. The freshmen were primarily on stage, and symphonic was down in the seats. And the sense of community, of togetherness, of safety through our music was something that I will never forget. And it was certainly a defining moment of my class, starting only 2 weeks before September 11th, 2001. And it will be something that will stick with me forever. And I know everybody that was in the Playhouse that day will remember the power of that music that we made together, and what it meant to us in that moment on that day.